Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Trading with Emotions. Today we are going to do a little update here, cycle update on AMC and what the projections are, scenarios are for next week. I do want to bring up this cycle curve little illustration that I made here, okay? This is just simplifying what the cycle does, what it means. We got our covering phase. All right, we got this sort of rinsing phase here, and then we have a shorting phase. This entire cycle will basically trade against each other in the way that these patterns are playing out. So when you see things playing out inverse, for example, right here, right, you see the inverse happening. That is later going to be reflected in the price action. We see it playing out inverse back here. So if we take this entire pattern, right, like that, we see it back here. You have your rinse stage coming in with the blue pattern. This is what locks these macro patterns together. Okay, so this macro flag that we have going on here, it broke down, okay? But you have these blue patterns here locking these positions, meaning that right after the blue pattern happens, typically you have a more volatile move to the upside or downside. These are going to look different all over the place, okay? They're not always going to look like the cycle does, right? Which is up, down. It's like a cycle of emotions, right? You got your rise and then, you know, your depression stage back here, okay? So I did make some scenarios here, okay? So the cycle that we're tracking is back here, okay? So it's November. The reason why I believe this setup is likely to happen here is because this is heavy pressure to the downside. Back here, okay, this shorting attack that they did, okay, later you saw that, you know, covering right here, right afterwards. This one, however, I think they found the opportunity on being on this giant flag for so long. They saw that if we broke down, that naturally you would bring pressure as well, like more pressure than anything. Now, what we got going on is, well, this phase in which, you know, is considered to be this covering stage here. And in the past, guys, we've seen this shorted every time, okay? So here we saw it shorted, here we saw it shorted, here it was shorted, and then back here it was shorted as well. Okay, so there's 4 instances in which the price decreased, right? I did have that cup and handle scenario here would be for the April-ish time. Okay, so early April, and it does go hand in hand with this run-up, okay, that we have. So that's the only way that I would see us setting up for that. And I said that the $35, $37 range would be that projector pattern that we need to get that ultimate push up. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. I think this is the best fit for the current cycle. I'm gonna pull up the other ones real quick so you guys can see. We also have August here. Okay, August looks a little bit more bearish. Okay, but it would be also this like sort of quick spring to the upside. So December doesn't look like, I mean, on the macro of it, it does look like you have this double bottom setup, but just here, right, we're not really focusing on that tracking, right? So we kind of have to focus here on the tail end of things, guys, because remember, once the blue pattern is done with, you start to get that macro direction, and that is what we're looking for here. Okay, we're looking for major upside or major downside. I don't really think there's going to be an in-between here. I think in the next couple of days we're going to see volatile moves. And yeah, dude, just be prepared for that. I'm gonna post scenarios later today on the Discord, so be on the lookout for that, guys. Okay, I just wanted to do a quick cycle update here, and I will see you guys later tonight on stream as well as tomorrow on stream. Okay, we're doing a Q&A tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to be doing obviously our intraday stream. All right, you guys have a great afternoon. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.